Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to finally be back doing a reaction on this channel. Yes, it's been a minute. I apologize. It's been way too long since I've last dropped a video on this channel. And there's been a lot going on. As you can see, I'm living in a van now. So a lot has changed. My workflow in particular has changed. It's not been as easy to drop tons of content like I was, but in 2022, we're getting back on top of things. We're getting there slowly but surely. So I appreciate all of you guys who've been patient for me to come back with another reaction on this channel. Thank all of you who have stood by me, who are still subscribed, who are watching prior content. We still have like 500 videos on this channel. So it's not like there's nothing to do on this channel. There's still lots and lots that you can enjoy. So thank you to all my old subs and all the new subs, all the new viewers. Thank you all. I appreciate you. And we're going to, let's hit the road running again. Get back into where we left off. That's the best thing to do because I've missed doing Tom's freaking reactions. Desperately been missing Tom. You guys know how much I love Tom, how much I love Upchurch, how much I love all these guys. So I'm super excited to get back into doing what we do on this channel. And when we last left off, we were going through Tom's full catalog of work. As you guys know, we're gonna dive back in where we left off at last. And I think that we left off, I went through and checked, and I'm pretty sure we left off with Rolling Stone Act 1 being next in line for us as we go through and explore Tom's entire catalog. So without further ado, I'm not going to drag this out. I am back, guys, and I will do my best to get back into a regular routine with new vid drops on this channel for you guys, so bear with me. I do want to continue exploring Tom, his old stuff. I know he's dropped a lot of new stuff that we get to experience as well. There's also Upchurch for a bunch of stuff. There's Mad Child, he's got something new I want to check out. I've heard he's dropped something new as well. Of course, Adam Calhoun. You guys know the regular suspects that I love to react to on this channel. We will get back into it. So with that being said, without further ado, from me and all you Tom Mickey D fans all around the world, let's get off tap. All right, let's dive into it.
Fill the ashtray up, with blunts all weekend. I fill my bathtub up, with ice and tequila. Fill the whole crib up, with cigarettes and bitches. Had a threesome with some strippers. Woke up with some stitches. I know. Boys on this rock star shit.
Alright guys, you gotta first, I apologize for all this. I am hot in this van. I don't have my fans on high or anything because it takes away from the audio. So I'm sweating up a storm, but I wanted to get this video out. Sometimes you just gotta sweat it out. But I want to say one of the things that I've missed so much about Tom is that you know what you're going to get, because Tom does one thing. He keeps it real. He's a tried and proven, he does a true and proven formula. I say tried and true proven formula is what I wanted to say. His formula for making music is tried and true. He's not ever changed what he knows works. The thing that works with his music is he connects you to it. He keeps it 100. He freaking reels you in, and he does that by simply just opening up and sharing that part of him, who he is, his journey, his story. He brings you along for that. He does not sugarcoat it. He doesn't freaking change the narrative to fit the public status quo. He keeps it 100 and tells you like it is. He brings you in and reels you in, and that is such a beautiful thing. The realness factor is so beautiful, and I love that. And it's one of the things that makes him one of the greatest artists that are out right now, because he keeps it true and he shares that with all of you.
Rolling stone. Grades like that, man, he could have been an astronaut and been just as high. Rolling stone. With a home like that, man, he could have been anything, yeah. But you chose this life. Couple weeks out on the road and you begin to feel different. You're in Paris, then in London, then in Berlin with some bitches. Then you make it back to LA and you do not know the difference. And you fly back into Canada and drink because depression got you fucked up in the head. Lying in your bed, sleeping while some pretty girl is trying to give you head. I know the boys on this rock star shit, I lit the whole damn club up on a Sunday afternoon, and on Monday morning got a hotel room.
Oh, wow. You know, Tom, he has this way with words, with storytelling. You know, anyone can just put a bunch of words together. Anyone can just drop a bunch of freaking, you know, ideas out there. But few can actually do it in such a manner where you're instantly invested in the subject matter and you feel like you're there experiencing the story, that you're living it there with them, that you are there and you are absolutely freaking just feeling the pain, the thought process, the infliction, the conflict, you know, all those elements that Tom so easily and readily is able to interpret in a manner that you can absolutely 100% understand where he's coming from, what he's going through. He does it in such a freaking incredible way. His storytelling is second to none. I absolutely love it because you feel that real, true, not sugar-coated emotion. It's just so raw and so real. I love it.
And on Monday evening, man, I waited till the group came. Then the very next night, had the club going up on a Tuesday. Rolling Stones. Braids like that, man, he could have been an astronaut and been just as high. Rolling Stones. With a home like that, man, he could have been anything, yeah. But you chose this life. Rolling Stones. With a face like that, boy, you could have been president, yeah. But you just as bad. Rolling Stone. With a heart like that, man, you could have been anything, yeah. And been just as sad. Rolling Stone.
So many elements make up a song. There's more to a song than just the beat, more than just the lyrics, more than just the freaking actual title of a song even. I mean, all these elements go together to create a great song. Sometimes people get part of that right. They don't get all of it right, but they get part of it right. As a producer, songwriter, and artist myself, I find that when I see another artist that is embodying those different elements, I really get excited because I look at it and I go, wow, okay, that is something that, wow, that just actually took that to another level. Is that something that I would have done? Or could I actually have applied that in my own music to help tell the story in that same manner? Wow, did I? You know, like it's absolutely incredible for me to see how other artists are taking and getting all of those little pieces of the puzzle to fit so absolutely perfectly. This is something that only a few greats have mastered throughout history. Not every artist gets that part of it right. They don't know how. They might get one part of it right. Sometimes, have you heard a song where the beat is incredible and you're like patting your feet, you're moving your head, and you're just really not invested in anything else because, well, it hasn't offered you that. It hasn't presented that to you. It hasn't reached in and said, okay, yeah, look, beat's great. I want you to check out these lyrics. I want you to hear the tonality in my voice so you can feel the pain and understand that there's more to this. I want to share with you. I want you to get the whole experience. Usually, when you get that whole experience, you're already excited before the song even starts. Tom does this with a song called Rolling Stone. You're instantly going, Rolling Stone? Woo, okay, what is this about? You already got a title that is going to grab you. Marketing 101. Freaking Tom knows how to market his music. Tom knows how to market himself. Tom and Nova, which is his partner for you guys who don't know, are, again, I've said this a million times in the past, but they're the dream team. They work so well together, and they know how to bring you the full experience, the total package, to really get you caught up and invested in each of those little elements of the song creation, marketing, release process. The whole thing. Everything is on point. There's not one part of it that falls short. I love it.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, it's me. Just at the venue right now. Just getting ready to go on. I really wish you would have picked up. Been having a real hard time out here lately. Just been drinking a lot, smoking too much, not sleeping, not eating right. I feel like it's starting to catch up with me, you know? Man, it would have been real fucking nice to hear your voice. I don't know if I'm in such a good place. Anxiety is just out of fucking control. Just depressed. Just drinking. I just really wish I could have heard your voice.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And then the tie-in. The tie-in. Where suddenly the title ties in with the story and you get it. You get what he is saying. He's telling you and taking you along for the journey. You know, from the name of the song already, I kind of thought maybe something to do with, you know, kind of going through the motions of life. Being kind of in cruise control, you know, while it's not really being there. It's like you're just zombified a bit, you know? Rolling stoned, you know, like, he's called Rolling Stone, but I'm just saying you're rolling stoned, you know, you're like, you're there, but you're not there. And many artificial stimulants can add to that, you know, obviously alcohol, you know, different types of drugs and stress, being freaking depression. Oh, there's so many different things that can create that, where your mind is just not right there. You're there, but you're not there. You know, you're just going through the motions of life. And it's sad when that happens because of just life. It sometimes beats you up. It freaking knocks you down. You just don't know how to navigate through all the madness sometimes. It gets that way for all of us. Tom's not afraid to share that with us. Tom is not afraid to invite us in and to show us that part. His story is a true story. And you get this movie feel when you're watching a video like this. They do that so well, Tom and Nova. This is like a movie experience. But the crazy thing is like you realize in that moment that, wait a minute, this is not freaking science fiction. This isn't make-believe. You know, this is real life. This is based on actual deep stuff that Tom is sharing. This is real. This is tugging at your heartstrings when you listen to it. When you're listening to these words, when you're seeing the visuals, when you're listening to the music and all of it rolled together, it is a narrative that gets you caught up in the moment in such a absolutely incredible and heart-wrenching way. It's powerful. It's so powerful, and I love it. I absolutely just miss this about good music. When it's good, it hits you. And a lot of times you can connect with it because you go, gosh, damn, I can relate, man. I've been there myself. I felt that way before.
I still wearing that necklace you made me. Just keep looking at it every time shit gets too heavy. Fuck. Alright. I gotta get in there. There's people waiting on me and stuff. I hope everything's good back there. Just keep me in your prayers. I just want to get there in one piece. I love you lots. I can't wait to see you. Alright, bye.
Wow, man, the last part, when it suddenly just became so that much more real. And you know, those times when you really need someone, you want to be able to reach out, and you know that one person who is going to be able to give you that little something that you need to help you get through that moment that you're having. We in our lifetimes, you know, we're fortunate if we find just one of those sort of people. Some of us have never found that sort of person. Some of us have never experienced that. And it is without question that in our darkest hours, if we somehow can find that one person who can be that ear, who can be that shoulder, who you can open up to, and who they can help guide you back to the light in those darkest moments, that is priceless. It's beautiful. If you have that person, it's beautiful. Sometimes you have that person and you still can't get a hold of them. That sucks. So what do you do then? What do you do in those moments? What do you do when you are finding yourself without that person, without that ear, without that connect? That's when you start looking for other outlets and other ways. Unfortunately, sometimes it's not good what you turn to in those moments, because you just want that pain. You want that to stop, that feeling. You want to be able to just reset, reboot. You want to escape that moment. So sometimes you turn to stuff. Some people turn to something as simple as food. Some people need something a little bit heavier than that. At the end of the day, this is real life stuff. Freaking depression, mental health, all these things is a real thing and something that a lot of people deal with on the regular. And Tom has dealt with this on the regular. He has shared that so many times in his music. And that's one of the beautiful things about Tom, though, is that he shares this. And he shares this for the same reason that teachers like when we share our journey, our experiences with the world, we share because we're hoping that through sharing our own experiences, our own shortcomings, our own struggles, that maybe, just maybe, one person out there, it might hit them some kind of way. It might help them avoid that pitfall. It might help them freaking take the road that is less traveled. They might absolutely be able to avoid some of the other, sorry guys, it's so hot in here. But yeah, they might be able to avoid some of the stress and troubles that they experienced and find direction through your own experiences, your own journey. Tom's not afraid to share that with you. He does that freely and openly. He keeps it real. He doesn't pretend to be anyone else that he is not. Tom is Tom, and Tom is 100% Tom, and he's probably in some way also healing himself, his own soul through that process. You know, I find when I make music, it used to be my go-to. It was my way to deal with things, to cope with stuff. It was my release. It was a way to get it out there. Because sometimes that's all you really need is just that release. Just to kind of get it off your chest. Just to let it out. Just to let it flow. And when he in this video, when that part where he's like calling out to that person saying, gosh, I would have loved just to been able to hear your voice, to talk to you, yada yada. At that moment, that could have been that release, right? That could have been that, okay, I'm glad I could just get that out. All right, needless to say, I find myself to be extremely talkative today. And obviously, I think it's partly due because the excitement factor of just being back with all you guys and reacting to one of my favorite artists, Tom. Guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. I'm not going to keep talking on this right now, but I should definitely, I just got a lot to say. I need to do a podcast on this. You know what? I think I'll do my Rap Citizen podcast. You guys watch my previous videos. We did start that a while ago now, but I think we need to further dive into this song and talk about it. So that might be the next episode of the Rap Citizen podcast. So that being said, guys, keep it locked and loaded. Subscribe if you're new. If you're old and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Comment if you will. Share your own stories, your own experiences, your own thoughts, your own insight on this song. I look forward to going through the comments. I will be going through the comments and replying to everyone. So yeah, I miss you guys. I love you. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. And let's get this show back on the road, baby. As always, remember each moment to the fullest and to keep it off tap. Off tap out.